good, y'all? I'm back. Listen, I changed the camera a little bit. I had to bring it a little bit closer. I feel like I was kind of far. But listen, villains I have on Fraud Watch. Just Alif. Just Latif. Justin LaBoy. I'm on to you.
A little while back, I made a video called Villains I Have on Fraud Watch.
And we watched this. Y'all remember the video. Y'all remember. I didn't know nothing about Link at that time.
Where I went over 3 villains that I personally don't think got it like that for real. That being Eddie Brock, specifically Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 version, Ganondorf, the Gerudo Demon
Which is
King,
normal.
and be getting folded by a nonchalant light skin, then Mr.
Nonchalant light skin. I think he's a nonchalant light skin that I think he's not light skin. He's a kid. Never mind.
Spammy McSpam, button masher, 0 skill, 0 talent, all cheat codes, all for one. I've read all y'all comments.
Oh, please give me the edited picture. Actually, that might be from the edited picture.
On y'all debunking my takes. And to be real, I don't care what
Zephyr mention. Clap your hands, bro. I didn't even see him. Zephyr mention.
y'all go and type. These niggas are still frauds, especially Offer. And y'all
So
can never
sorry.
change my mind on that one. I do, however, respect you guys' opinions. But man, hell no. But we gonna keep it pushing, because right now, it's time for even more villains that I have on Fraud Watch. Started with none other than Vecna himself.
I didn't watch Stranger Things. I never will watch Stranger Things. This is not a spoiler for me. It's not a spoiler for me.
Stranger Things 5 is just, it deserves its own criticism.
Caroline's so fucking ass.
Villain aside, there were so many issues I had with how this show ended that if I would cover them all in this segment, it would end up being 15 to 20 minutes long, at the very least. And I'm not saying the entire series is bad by any means. I can't pretend that these guys did not fumble that ending. They did all of this work just for the final season to be filled with trash jokes.
Too big, it's not gonna fit.
Steve hears that all the time and he goes in anyway, don't you, Steve?
What the hell's wrong with you?
I hate when people try to make it smooth by making them like talk back to back. That's just not how conversations go, bro. That's just not.
Confusing plot holes. Talking about something took a long time to write Will Byers coming out scene. Boy, this Disney Channel scene. They were acting like this scene had the cooking process of a beef Wellington. Brody, this was a hot pocket placed inside of an easy bake microwave oven made by Fisher Price. Y'all boys were not cooking, but
I heard that was one of the easiest ways for him to come out ever. Him literally saying, "Hey guys, I'm gay," and they were all like, "Yeah, we know."
all of this makes sense though, because in the documentary released like a week or two after the finale, the Duffers got exposed for having Reddit and ChatGPT tabs open on their laptops.
Like, we're Reddit one thing, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at all the other people's endings, you're like, let's see which ones sound the most reasonable, which ones we can connect and make sense, and ChatGPT though, bro. Y'all don't give a fuck about that show, and it's fine.
So yes, Stranger Things 5 was definitely one of the top fumble finales I have witnessed. And a big reason for it is because of how Vecna's story ended. For the longest, we thought of Vecna as the devil himself. This was even before we had a face to the monstrous actions taking place in Hawkins. We went 3 seasons not truly knowing who's out here killing these kids and causing these horrific crimes. We just knew they were out here sending Demogorgon.
What the, yo, he was a dog like that?
And them hoes were moving like Prime King Von in the earlier seasons.
Alright, there's another dude out there that was worse than King Von. I'm not gonna say his name though, because I'm not from Chicago.
Had me shaking in my drawers. They could barely handle one of them. So that's gotta mean that half of them will die to the final boss, right?
I heard not only did almost nobody die, the only one that died was metaphorical. Son, I feel like YouTube right now with this shit. This show's fucking ass. That's why I'm not watching this shit.
right? And when he was initially introduced, that was the case.
He looked
Vecna
tough.
was just L with maxed out stats and super chop. Man, when
Super
I first
chopped.
seen this season 4 ending, I thought it was over. Hawkins was about to look like Resident Evil. Stranger Things was going to begin their final war arc.
Look at the looks. Damn, my finger. Look at the looks. This is Aura. I don't know why they had to make her bald every time, but this is Aura right here. They gave us nothing.
This was gonna go crazy. Then we cut to season 5, and all this build up dang near got retconned. This scene did not matter whatsoever anymore. They edged us. They were teasing. To cut things short, Vecna is just lame. He was legit a threat all the way up to the 5th season, where for some reason, the dude got massively nerfed. This man was afraid of a cave for half of the season. And then when Max and Holly were trying to execute their plan and save the kids, the nigga decided to lock in and just go for it anyways? It's some weak ass writing, bro. I don't care if he had a traumatic experience in that cave when he was a kid. This dude is the same guy who did this. He should not be afraid of no cave.
If you can do all that to a human, a cave should literally be the least of your worries. I would understand if he was scared of the lab that he was from, maybe. Because I remember he was in the labs and shit, but like, a cave? You ain't even get touched. Baby pussy, y'all.
If Max and Holly trying to save the kids, that boy Vecna is a whole PDF file. Whole gang trying to rationalize why he kidnaps children.
Oh, children are just weaker and easier to manipulate.
No. Vecna is literally just gross, nigga. Release the Vecna files pronto and leave no redactions. I just know he was hanging with the nigga on that island, bruh, and his skin dry. So I know he wasn't over there snorkeling. But most of all, my biggest diss on Vecna has to be his final fight with the gang. The gang went into the Upside Down to hunt down Vecna and the Mind Flayer in order to put an end to everything with the flea market ad loadout. All they had in their arsenal was what? A flamethrower, some straps, a slingshot, water balloons.
Why did they give the black man a slingshot? Whatever.
That were filled with flammable liquid, Steve's baseball bat, and a flare gun. And yet they managed to take the Mind Flayer down. This is some bull! Mind you, during this supposedly monumental battle versus this ginormous monster, none of them died.
And y'all want me to watch this shit? The show's over, bro.
Look, the show's over. Fuck it, let's call some hoes over. I leave a bitch the type that won't give her no closure. What it is, you acting like that I don't know you. You acting like that I don't know you.
A group of teens and young adults pulled up on their turf and beat what is dang near kaiju with this weak-ass loot.
They dead ass had gray loot.
They over here
Nothing
pump faking
green.
Steve Harrington death again, having Jonathan saving whatnot. Nigga, I don't care. I'm just saying one of them should have died. But if we being real, all of them should be gone. And
Nuke the
my
whole
boy
generation.
Lucas, you know, us brothers gotta sit together. And Vecna versus L, bro. Nah, don't even get me started on this fight.
I
This
gotta
is
see this.
easily one of the worst choreographed fights I've seen in a TV series. And I'm not gonna act like I expected some crazy stuff as if Jackie Chan's stunt team was put in charge. But all they did was run and fly around and throw each other. Man, this entire finale was weak. It was buns.
Like, none of y'all had a knife or nothing? Like, okay.
Vecna ain't got no hands. The last thing I want to mention before I move on is how Will came out. Not of the closet, but came out and started getting more involved because his powers were awakened. Vecna kidnapped and tortured this boy when he was a jit, just for him to end up cooking him in the end. Now, I'm unsure if he ever hoped for Will to get this type of power set or not, but Vecna literally indirectly caused his demise by doing this. To me, that just makes him more of a fraud, but to be honest, that's most likely another writing issue, because we all know the Duffer Brothers cannot type something good anymore to save their lives. On to the next fraud. I'm unsure if everyone realizes this or not, but Angstrom Levy big-headed ass is a sleeper for fraud.
Like, bro, he dead. No, he's not a sleeper, bro. He should be so obvious all the time. You telling me? I'm letting him talk.
I don't ever hear anyone mention it. And the reasoning is simple. Angstrom has heavy beef with Invincible. He's probably his biggest hater out of the entire series. He's trying to straight up torment Mark. But his reasoning is, in every universe, Angstrom ends up getting his life ruined by an Invincible variant because all of the other Marks are evil as heck. They were out here doing this to him.
You're making me feel bad, man. I'll tell you what.
Tell you what, I'll give you a chance.
I'll kill the boy quickly.
That's so crazy.
And
Jesus
this to
Christ.
him.
Toes out, by the way. Your wife gotta die to him. I'm not gonna lie, her dreads are pissing me off, but it's okay, she dies real quick. He survives this. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. And this to him.
How did he get his memories though? Whatever.
And there's many more. These marks were cooking Angstrom and his loved ones in every universe.
Which is understandable. Him being mad at the current Invincible that we know, fine. You can have a little animosity. You didn't even check if he was a good guy or not, though. You just immediately went for it.
One of the Angstroms had a plan to use the combined intellect of all of the Angstrom variants to help restore and rebuild the multiverse. And they had
Oh my god, you're chopped.
this big crazy machine that would help them do it. But our Mark pulled up to try to put a stop to it because Angstrom was getting help from the Mauler twins. And if you know anything about Invincible, you know that Mark does not mess with the Mauler.
He hates the Mauler
So he
twins.
tried to put it into this thinking what he's doing is right. And all this mumbo jumbo
Naturally.
happens and it causes the machines to malfunction
Damn.
and blow up, making Angstrom
Mind you, it's his fault. He just didn't want Mark to die, so then he did it, and then he immediately said, no, it's your fault.
mutate into this long-headed thing. They
got
got
Oh my
Berlin in
God.
the game.
W reference. W reference. W reference.
And partially giving him a good reason to hate our version of Invincible. I'd be mad too, bro. This guy ruined this plan, and all he was trying
I love how he said, there go Berlin in the
reason to hate
game. Look,
our version of Invincible. I'd be mad
there were another version of Berlin. Jesus Christ.
too, bro. This guy ruined this plan, and all he was trying to do was rebuild the multiverse. But this is where the sympathy ends, because as any person would want, Angstrom wanted to get his lick back on our universe Mark, but his methods were straight up idiotic. In order to ruin this Mark's life,
This
he
Mark, by the way, he just wanted to ruin this Mark's life. Could have done it any other way.
decided to team up with every other Mark in the multiverse. Mind you, every single other version of Mark Grayson is a freaking maniac. And most, if not all of them, had directly ruined Angstrom's life. His brain's so fat because now he's basically all of the Angstrom into one Angstrom. He has all the memories of every other variant. He's literally the sole Angstrom. So Angstrom, how you gonna side with the ops to try to torment and kill the only version of Invincible that is trying to do right with the world? He broke into his crib and had Debbie by the neck, talking.
Did the most villainous shit back to that. Mind you, he could have just done it to other Marks, by the way.
Dirty as heck.
Okay, don't lick me, don't lick me.
Dude almost marked Oliver, and he was the fate.
W Oliver.
But he ain't have this same energy for the version of Invincible that put his own son on a shirt right in front of him. Wife got impaled. But no. He
Blue
don't
and
want
yellow.
smoke with that guy.
He just don't fuck with the blue, yellow, and black. He just don't. He don't fuck with it.
He wants a fade with Goody Two Shoes mark. If you never thought it before, I hope you see it now. Angstrom Levy is a fraud.
Oh my god.
Yes, we're finally here. Took 2 installments of this series, 5 of their characters, my computer breaking and me having to restart this video twice before I felt the complete need to give Muzan some slander. What can I say? Saving the best for last up to this point.
This nigga sucks.
Muzan is easily the biggest fraud out of both of these videos. And if you've seen Demon Slayer, you're already well aware. Muzan is the main villain in Demon Slayer. He's the leader
main
of Loki,
villain.
a group of highly skilled and threatening demons. They have put in some dangerous work against our heroes in the story so far. But before I start slandering him, I'm not gonna lie. Muzan stayed clean. His
Oh god, man or woman, it don't matter. Nigga drippy. He ain't even know how to pick him. He know how to pick him. I'm not gonna lie, but this nigga's eyes are without the strength to combat it, bro.
his fits be tough, man. He a smooth dude. That's where the praise ends. That's where it ends. No
That's
more
where it
glaze.
ends.
Muzan
No more
literally
glaze.
has the biggest lottery odds for worst main villain in all of recent fiction. For starters, he's the leader of all of these powerful demons who has thrown hands and severely injured some of the Demon Slayer Corps, sometimes even killing members. But the man never runs a fade himself. Now, to be real, this isn't
I wouldn't.
to this I will not fully get behind.
That's reasonable. That's not crazy. That's not crazy to say. That's not crazy to say.
Because in a general sense, this is basic villain etiquette. Why go murk your ops
When I
yourself
could just
if you can
get
make
someone
your
stronger.
little bros do it for you? handle my light work. Man, F that hoe for me, 5. But instead of the typical villain just doing this to flex, Muzan does this because he's actually a straight up. Back in the day, Muzan was being hunted by a demon.
Yeah, if Yoriichi wasn't in part of the question, he was just doing that. Okay, normal villain shit. It's the fact that Yoriichi dead ass made this nigga so scared that he didn't want to come out the hiding hole. He stayed in all types of backgrounds, no matter what.
Slayer named Yoriichi. And if you think any of the current demon slayers are goats right now, then you're valid. I mean, you valid. But that man Yoriichi was overly tough. He the truth. Yoriichi was the toughest demon slayer in history. And he also created the sun breathing technique. So do you think that this would be Muzan's biggest rivalry?
This is, okay, look. Yoriichi is what I consider, he is Michael Jordan. Let me finish. Michael Jordan, but you play one-on-one against him. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody beat Michael Jordan. One-on-one. Not with a 1-on-1. Messi, Ronaldo, but one-on-one against the GOAT. Like, that's how good they are. That's what this nigga was. I can't even put him in a normal sense because it's literally just one-on-one all the time.
But nah, this ain't no rivalry. Muzan just got his booty. Yoriichi was making quick work of Muzan, and the only way Muzan could duck the fade was by splitting his body into hundreds of pieces. He was fearing for his life, bruh.
And then the only way he could beat him is by letting him die of old age, and even then he almost killed him.
Now Yoriichi is long gone, RIP my GOAT, and since he was the coldest slayer in history, you'd think that after his death Muzan would be out in the field for real, slaying everybody else. But nah, like I said earlier,
he was scared of his reincarnation. He was scared of everybody.
His hench demons do his dirty work. Muzan is also just, for lack of better words, the nigga's an idiot. If you have watched Demon Slayer, then you definitely know by now that Muzan is so tough on paper that there's no real way for their heroes to beat him without him just fumbling over and over again.
Yeah, literally, like, all you had to do was find a spider lily, you were going to be able to survive in the light and be the strongest nigga in the verse. And you decided, oh, wait.
And villains fumbling isn't something out of the ordinary, but Muzan be missing wide open layups and throwing passes when he clearly should have ran the ball. For instance, the moment early in the story where Tanjiro caught Muzan.
Nigga, a nigga with a sword. You know he got the Demon Slayer sword. He caught you. Kill him right there, make another demon run away. What's so hard about that?
In the city. This is a rookie level Tanjiro. Not even that. More like an amateur. And Tanjiro was talking hard to him, talking crazy like he was gonna cook him. And instead of doing anything about it, like, I don't know, killing him, he turned a random guy into a demon to cause a distraction. In a way, I have to give it to him. This was a good way to show the separation of power at this point between the characters and made Muzan actually seem scary for a while. But boy, Tanjiro is literally a splitting image of your...
Come on, bro. Nah, not a splitting. I would just say the scar kind of looks like him at most. He don't look soft though. I mean, Tanjiro looks really soft. This nigga looks frightening.
Biggest op, the same op that up to this point is the only person.
But did he have earrings? Oh, he did have the earrings. Yeah, no, I would have got him gone. I would have saw that. Maybe he didn't see the earrings. Nah, he was looking down at him. He definitely saw the earrings. But if I saw them earrings and I saw the birthmark, it's enough.
The image of your biggest op, the same op that up to this point is the only person
that's ever made you scared.
Ending your life. Me personally, if a guy that looks that similar to the one that gave me PTSD rolls up on me talking like this, I'm liable to up in the fire. Off rip. But wait, y'all, this isn't even the dumbest thing he has ever done. When Ubuyashiki, leader of the Demon Slayer Corps, was nearing his end on his deathbed, Muzan decided to pull up, best dressed, hair pressed, all that good stuff. He clean again. He being clean.
Mind you, this type of nigga has been looking for him for years. Like they all have a curse. They've all been dying repeatedly over and over and over again trying to find him. Then he picks the one sickly dude that's literally dying in real time.
Man, he got soft. That nigga got soft. Just to watch his op die. Practically doing what he thinks is a celebratory victory lap. But this is odd because Muzan been around for a long time. He has let many Ubuyashikis die without pulling up the flex on him. Nevertheless, he is there to talk his smack. But Ubuyashiki was cooking him, which is crazy because he seems to be the one on the down end. I mean, the dude is literally about to die from an unknown disease. Look at his face. This man is beyond.
What's even funnier? Isn't this the clan that he came from? Yeah, that's the one he came from because he was sick. He was sick too. He just got the demon power.
But of course, Muzan is not thinking. And when he least expected it, Ubuyashiki and his wife's plans goes to fruition and his house explodes, killing not only himself, but his wife and his daughters. but for the cause
No. His daughter survived.
of burning Muzan severely. Muzan legitimately got
Lost.
fried. And then all Demon Slayer Corps pulled up and we're about to beat the living crap out of him. You gotta be a very stupid nigga to get caught off guard in this fashion, bro. But Nakame used her.
I'm not gonna lie to his lady inside that bitch, nigga, she opened 1,000 doors and niggas start dropping.
Demon Blood Art to transport Muzan back to the Infinity Couch, giving him enough time to regenerate before our heroes could put an end to him once and for all. He got bailed out again, bruh. Muzan's upper ranked
so
demons
sorry.
are the real MVPs. He
For
is
real.
nothing without them. So yeah, y'all was valid with getting upset that I did not have him on the first video, because up to this point, Muzan is easily the biggest fraudulent villain in anime.
And then what pissed me off the most is that they're gonna show the last fight. I'm not gonna say what the last fight looks like, but I'm gonna let you know now. It's about, give or take, 3 to 4 hours of just straight fighting. I mean, they were fighting their ass off. I don't even know how the movie gonna show that, bro. It's such a long fight. Oh my god, I was reading it. I was like, holy shit, when does this end? Then there's a certain part where you're, oh, it's finally done. And then like, oh damn, we got to deal with that. And then it goes away. Anyway though, hey man, that's another, what the fuck? My fault. That's another video that Pat, you know what I'm saying? Today's the day. Tonight's the night, my bad. Tonight's the night though. Tonight, I finally will have enough money to buy a new PC. I hope it comes with the graphics card, because if it don't, that means I gotta buy it. But if it does, you gonna see the games be played. But if it don't, y'all gonna have to wait probably 1 more week after I get it. But y'all will see the upgrade, I think. No, y'all probably want my camera to look the same. But yeah, I'm gonna get a new computer. If it don't got a graphics card, I'm gonna buy one. If it does, I'll just start playing games off the rip. And yeah, we're gonna be locked in, y'all. It's gonna be time.
She like see with a green bean, shoot that bitch like I back to a guy. Introduce her to the dream team, then make up a window blow right. I did not hear what you did, I did not hear what you say. The sound of your mouth. She like see with a green bean, shoot that bitch like I back to a guy. Introduce her to the dream team, then make up a window blow right. I did not hear what you did, I did not hear what you say. The sound of your mouth.